Hello. I come across a news about no disconnection policy for lifeliners extended from the Manila Times dated February 5, 2021. And we're going to talk about it today to have some insight. President Rodrigo Duterte has approved the extension of the no disconnection policy for lifeliners or low-income consumers of electricity, a palace official said on Thursday. Cabinet Secretary Carla Alexi Nograles said Duterte during the cabinet meeting on Wednesday readily approved the recommendation by the Department of Energy. So in the cabinet meeting yesterday, the Department of Energy recommended to the President that this no disconnection policy for lifeliners to be continued or be continued. The President readily agreed given that electricity is a basic necessity our countrymen cannot live without, Nograles said during the virtual press briefing. Kaya po Kaya po makahinga na po ng malalim ang ating mga kababayan na mababa o walang kita, hindi po kayo mapuputulan ng kuryente. Our low-income earners and those who are not earning can now let out a sigh of relief. Your electricity will not be disconnected. Nograles said Duterte made a decision to approve DOE's recommendation because a lot of people were still recovering from the effects of coronavirus pandemic. And basically, they said that the palace officials said lifeliners were households who consume 100 kilowatts per hour and below. So we're gonna share with you our electric bill to show or give a sense of how a stock market or full-time stock market investors' electric bill looks like. So the billing period from December 24, 2020 to January 24, 2021. So basically this is the January 2021 bill. Our consumption is 48 kilowatt hours and we paid 395.46 Philippine peso. So going back last year, 2020, pandemic year, this is kind of blurred, so I'll just give you a summary at the back. So for January 2020, we consumed 45, and the bill is 415 and 77 cents. Kilowatt consumption for February 2020, 32. So we paid 243 and 71 cents. So looking back, March 2020, we had a total lockdown in the Philippines, our enhanced community quarantine for the month of March until April, so we did not receive any bill. However, on April last year, 2020, we received a bill. It has a consumption of 90. And along with the bill, we were given an option like a voucher. They said if you consume less, you will have a free electricity for the month of March. So we were electronically, the data were, they got it from the electric company, and we were a part of the few people or families who were given a free electricity bill or free electricity for the month of March. But still, since we were paying in a payment center, we did not go to the electric company, we still paid the March. So on April, we paid an amount of 1,052. 254.81 is for March, and 785.94 is for the month of April. So take note that we pay on time. We're fully paid. As you can see, the previous paid back is 0. So for the month of May, consumption was 90 per hour, and the total bill was 811.19. May is a summertime, so it's warm, but still we could 92. For the month of June 2020, we consumed 87. As you may have noticed, we have not exceeded the 100 kilowatt category of the President Duterte. And we paid 758.25. For the month of July 2020, almost rainy season, we consumed 73. We paid in full 633.83, no previous unpaid balance, so we just paid the monthly bill. So 5 months into the lockdown, this is our August 2020 bill. We consumed 69. And also, still we paid in full 548.03. So bare month, September 2020, our consumption is still just 68. We paid 534.53. As we approach the Christmas season, our consumption is still below 100, so it's 76. And we paid 645.97. November 2020, our consumption 58 pph, 450.28. So even if it's a approaching Christmas season, we still maintain the same level of consumption. Although this time it's becoming cooler, so we don't use much. Christmas last year, December 2020, still a pandemic Christmas, we consumed only 57. Now, you will be surprised that we only paid 208. As you may have noticed, there was an adjustment. Remember when I talked about free voucher that we got from the electric company, since we are using less kilowatt. Even though we paid it in full, and we did not expect to get the subsidy or the free month of March for our electricity, they deducted it. So we have an adjustment of 254.81, which means our March 2020 or our lockdown month was free. So you might wonder, how did we do it? What appliances are we using and how are we consuming the electricity? So we'll give you a tour about the appliances and what our electric consumption looks like. So for the adults room, we don't have any bulb. What we have
Kindle, a fan, a cell phone, a laptop, another cell phone, and the cell phone I'm using. So that's what we have. Our light comes from the window, so we don't put any curtain. As a result, there are a lot of dust. For the balcony, we have a light. That's 3 watts. And at night, sometimes we use a solar powered light. So for the kids' room, we have another laptop, light, natural light, and that's it. Basically, we charge our solar panels here and into the window. So for the living room, we have an empty socket. Moving towards another light bulb and only a fan. Toilet section, we have one light. For the kitchen section, used for cooking, we have one light, 5 watts, and a natural light coming from small glass window. We also have a solar powered light bulb for the kitchen.
So that's it. We have five light bulbs, 3 electric fans, 2 laptops, 4 cell phones, 1 Kindle. Our total consumption for the whole year of 2020 is just 749 kilowatt hour used. We pay for the entire 2020, pandemic year 2020, 6,290.37 pesos. So average kilowatt hour per month is 62. And our average monthly electric consumption, the cost of our electric consumption is just 524.20. So after showing you how we consumed our electricity, we also would like to show you that we are electricity company investors. We bought shares of energy company. We have AC Energy, Meralco, Manila Electric Company, and SPC Power Corporation. So ASEN is a renewable company. They're going to, although they still have coal, they're going to make electricity, and the more popular ones that we know would be Meralco. Meralco is the provider of electricity for Luzon. SPC, we have Bohol, Cebu. So basically, our companies, the companies that we bought are providing electricity. So in a sense, when they earn from selling electricity, they give back dividends to shareholders. And those dividends, cash dividends, ultimately pay for the entire electricity bill that we have for a couple of years. So it's like we invested in an electric company, they give us dividends, and we also have sort of a free electricity coming from the dividends of this electrical company that we bought. So we're just sharing this to show that it is possible to live a very comfortable lifestyle using only those appliances. We don't need television, refrigerator. We have fresh and dried vegetable products. We don't need any other things. So that's how, as a family, that's how our uh, electrical consumption looks like.